SteamWorld Quest is a brand new entry into the SteamWorld franchise from Image and Form Games. Image and Form Games has been known to switch up genres from time to time. With this entry, they tried their hands at an RPG. Your adventure starts out with Armilly, an aspiring hero, and Copernica, an alchemist searching for a plant in the woods. The two swiftly find themselves mixed up in a much larger adventure. I found the story to be enjoyable, but the characters really bring the world to life. I knew I was in for a treat when Armilly started narrating their adventure as it was happening. I often found myself laughing harder than I was expecting. As you go through each chapter, you'll encounter various types of enemies, from bees to sentient mushrooms. While you can try and avoid encounters, it can prove quite difficult depending on the room layout. If you time it right, you can start the battle with a sneak attack. The combat is card-based, which I thought would be a turnoff for me, but it turned out to be a strength. Once you learn how each character plays and how best to combo cards, battle becomes an art form. Each character's cards can change how the battle flows. Some characters are more proficient with magic, while others are better at striking. You'll start a battle off by drawing 6 cards. Certain cards have an energy cost in order to be used. These cards are marked with a little gear in the top right hand corner of the card. At the top of the screen you'll notice a meter with 10 different gears. As you play cards that don't have an energy cost, you slowly build up this energy that can be used to pull off larger attacks. Each turn you have the opportunity to play 3 cards. If you can choose 3 of a certain character's cards, you'll be able to pull off a bonus move specific to that character. You can change this bonus attack by choosing different equipment for your hero. While you find other adventures along the way, you are limited to only 3 people in your party. This allows you to change combat styles depending on the situation. You also find new cards for each character along the way. You're limited to 8 cards per character, so you gotta be careful about how you stack your deck. Editing decks and swapping out party members kept battles feeling fresh. Despite enemies scaling with you, the progression system still feels rewarding. By the end of a chapter, my characters would be on a different level than the start. It was very apparent to me while playing SteamWorld Quest that the game was made with a lot of love. Everything from the music to the art bleed passion. SteamWorld Quest will be available on the Nintendo Switch eShop on April 25th for $24.99. While the game isn't incredibly long, it took me roughly 15 hours to beat. I enjoyed myself from start to finish. During a typical work week, I have about 3 hours a day to myself. I played through the majority of the game in short bursts, but was also able to sit down on weekends to make great progress. Regardless of my play session, SteamWorld Quest made it easy for me to put down the game whenever I needed to. The game autosaves frequently, so you don't have to worry about having to quit suddenly and lose progress. Overall, the game is incredibly accessible to busy gamers, and an exceptional value for the money. Even if card-based RPGs might not be your flavor, I strongly recommend trying SteamWorld Quest out before you brush it off. SteamWorld Quest is a well-crafted experience and a very fun adventure. While it might not be a life-changing experience, it may surprise you as it did for me. For me, SteamWorld Quest is an artful 8.